So, starting us off on the entertainment news this week, and we're talking about one of Agatha Christie's most famous whodunits, and then there were none. We're here on stage at the Beaver Players Theatre to find out all about their latest production, and we'll do that after we take a look at the 11 suspects who could have committed the murder.
One little soldier boy, left all alone, he went and hanged himself, and then there were none. Agatha Christie's. And then there were none.
So we've seen all the suspects. Two of them are sitting with me now. Richard, tell us all about your character in the show.
Well, I'm playing the part of Lord Justice Wargrave. Almost forgot his name there. Lord Justice Wargrave. We've all been summoned here by we don't know who, and we suddenly arrive and discover that we're all charged with different things. A wee bit like an inspector calls. Everybody has a dark secret, and I'm no exception. I have a dark secret as well.
Yeah, well, it seems everybody does. Robert, tell us all about your character.
Well, I'm playing Colonel Mackenzie, and I'm summoned here as well, and I'm accused of murder. And we all have to justify ourselves during the play, each character.
I believe as well, for audience members who are coming to see this show, there's something very special with the programme, isn't there?
Yes, I understand they're going to have a little competition to see if they can guess who'd done it by the interval. It'll be tough because it is very, very well written. It's a lovely Agatha Christie play, and with all of Agatha, there's always a twist at the end.
And of course, it's one of the Agatha Christie's most famous shows that doesn't feature Miss Marple or Hercule Poirot.
That's right. It's basically left to the rest of us to sort ourselves out. Yeah. There's nobody making a big denouement at the end like Hercule Poirot or any of the what was it, Tuppence and Tommy and Tuppence were the other two detectives that you had. No, I loved Agatha. As a child, I used to read Agatha Christie quite regularly. In fact, I remember once on an interview for a job, I was asked who was my favourite author, and I said Agatha Christie, and they almost exploded behind the table. They weren't expecting that, I can tell you.
Robert, were you a big fan of Agatha Christie?
No, I wasn't, not until only what I saw, on television and stuff, and I saw the original. Was it called 10 Little Indians? I watched it recently there just because we were doing this play, just to give me an insight of my character and what was happening. Although in the film my character is a very small part of a slightly bigger part in this production.
Richard, we're here in the Beaver Players Theatre. This is, for people who don't know, this is a great little theatre, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely. We're very, very proud of it. We got this up in 2000, in the millennium, and we've managed to run it for now 17 years come May, and we've kept our head above water and managed to run it largely in a voluntary capacity. So it is unique, I think, in the British Isles, if not throughout Europe, in that a community theatre group has got a facility like this. And of course it's used not just by us but by a lot of others. We also have a very large academy of over 300 youngsters from 5 up to 16. In fact, the lovely thing about it is those who were 5 back in 2000 are now 22, and they're leading the academy and they're passing on so there's a nice cycle of experience going on, and it's really lovely. I'm a founding member, so I sit back very proudly looking at what's happening now, and completely gobsmacked. I remember back in 2000 when I was looking for funding, I used to say that the potential was limited only by our imagination. But I can tell you, my imagination didn't even stretch to where we are now. I mean, this place is hiving almost 24/7.
Yeah. So, Richard, the show opens tonight, doesn't it?
Yep, it opens tonight, and I'm what you would call the hanging judge. I really enjoy sentencing people to their death. So we end up with 10 dead bodies and an unsolved mystery on Soldier Island.
Right. How many nights does the show run for?
It runs for the 3 nights. and if all goes well, we may even tour it a bit round the province if the opportunities arise. We've never been slow to take up our opportunities.
If people want to get tickets, how do they do that?
They can get them on the website www.beaverplayers.org or ring the studio 02890 491 210. Plenty of opportunities.
Richard and Robert, thank you so much, and the very best of luck with the show. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So there we go, fans of Agatha Christie, make sure you get yourself along to the Beaver Players Theatre this weekend. Now let's see what else is happening throughout Belfast and beyond over the weekend. Give My Headpiece has been playing to sell-out audiences across Northern Ireland, and now your favourite comedy show is coming to the Grand Opera House from the 19th until the 26th of March, featuring all your favourite characters, including Uncle Andy, Da, Pastor Begbie, Ma, Cal, Dimpna and Billy, plus stand-up comedy from Tim McGarry. Now let's see what's happening during the week, and following on from the success of his #1 album 50, Rick Astley brings his 50 UK tour to Belfast's Waterfront Hall on the 20th of March. Then, on the 23rd of March, the Nulas bring their hilarious new show to Belfast's Lyric Theatre. And also, on the 23rd of March, country music star Lisa McHugh comes to Belfast's Waterfront Hall.
Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song for me, and I'll sing. Play a song for me, Applejack, Applejack, play a song, let's revenge your wing.
Now, if you fancy catching a movie in cinemas this weekend, Dan Stevens, Luke Evans, Ewan McGregor and Emma Watson star in Disney's brand new live action version of Beauty and the Beast.
Papa?
Belle, you must leave here. This castle is alive.
Who's there?
Do you wish to take your father's place?
Come into the light.
Show me the girl.
Look at her. What if she is the one? The one who'll break the spell?
Hello. You can talk.
Well, of course he can talk.
Hello, pleased to meet you.
The Master's not as terrible as he appears.
Now, finally for this week, it's competition time, and the legendary Miami Show Band are back out on the road. They've got a show at the Courtyard Theatre in Newton Abbey next Friday, the 24th of March. They'll be performing all the classic hits from the 1960s and 1970s, and if you'd like to win tickets to see them live, just go over to the Total Entertainment Facebook page right now. We'll see you next week.